Hi, my name's Jill Donnell, and I wanted to talk to you about the importance of values, because that's something that's I hold quite dear and think it's really important to understand, particularly for women. I think that very often, because of the demands that are placed upon us, whether that be caring responsibilities, work, home demands, that sometimes we can get what we believe in, we can get a little bit lost there. Sometimes we find ourselves doing things because that's what people expect and we don't always speak up. And our values are those beliefs that are formed throughout our life. So they will change over time. But depending on people's expectations of you, how you've been brought up as a child, how you've related to people around you, can clearly influences your whole attitude in life. I like to think I've got a really positive attitude. I was hugely supported by my parents when I was younger. I've done the same with my children, and those around me support me, and I will always try and find the positives in a situation. Not everybody is the same. Depending on people's life experiences, that will obviously bring different beliefs to them, and limiting beliefs can have quite a serious impact on us as individuals. I was in the police service for 30 years, and I guess I would say that truth and justice is a core value for me. And you might think that goes hand in hand, but sometimes it brought me into conflict with colleagues because, as far as I was concerned, it was about finding out the truth of a situation, which didn't always bring the outcome that they expected. When I retired, I started to work with some colleagues, some ex-colleagues of mine, and we got to a situation where we had a parting of the ways because I discovered that actually their values were very different to mine. We were doing some work, and as far as they were concerned, it was about chasing money, and that was what they needed to do. I'd like to think we were in similar situations, but for me, it wasn't about the money. It became very clear that the work that I wanted to do was to make a difference to women. That's my work now. Women's personal development is my work. And so it was quite a painful way to discover what really drove me to go into that office every day and sit there. And that was because I wanted to make a difference to people. And so I think any work that we can do ourselves on identifying what we want out of life, and that doesn't mean we're being selfish. It means that if we're working in alignment with our values, then we're likely to be much more satisfied in what we do and be able to be positive and essentially make a difference. So yeah, that's why I think values are really important to me.